Hey everybody, welcome. It's 8:30. We are going to go ahead and get started with our What is Shabolith webinar. We are super excited to have you here with us. And while we are just doing a few little housekeeping things, I would love for you to set your chat to all panelists and attendees. So what you do is you click on your chat feature, whether it's on your computer or your phone, click where it says chat, then choose where it says all panelists, and then click all panelists and attendees. And we're going to do just a little bit of housekeeping. But while we are doing this housekeeping, if you are a Shibboleth member, please say how much weight you've lost, because we're excited to hear that, and where you're from, because it really helps to make special connections. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on, y'all. I see this little button here, and every time I hover over one of the panelists' names, it just gives me the option of more, and it's kind of weird. So I'm going to be playing around just a second more. Please forgive me. Because we want to see the folks, right? Now, panelists, you should be allowed to unmute yourselves. See if you can do that.
Oh, there it is. I got unmuted.
Well,
Can
that's
you
because
hear me?
I did it. I unmuted.
Video's still off.
Hey, this is Cheryl. I'm here.
I'm trying to ask Julie to unmute, but I'm clicking okay.
Oh, got it. Still can't start the video though. Just says that the host has stopped it, unable to start video.
I don't know why. I see a little video camera over here with a line through it for each one of you, but when I hover over it, it gives me the option of mute and more. And
Huh.
then it says make host, make co-host. I can click the co-host button, see if that helps it.
Yeah. Hey.
Awesome. Everybody, okay, we should be able to.
Hey!
Thank y'all for your patience. My goodness. I'm going to stop my video one more time and get this going on Facebook.
Oh yeah. Oh, Cheryl.
Hi, everybody.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Haven't
I'm
turned
excited.
mine on. I'm all alone.
Can you get your video to start, Jim?
Nope. It says,
Oh, look at
wait, oh, wait, hang on. I think I know what's going on. It's not Kim. It's not her fault. There we go. All right.
Hi, Jim.
Hello. I
Thanks.
was on Facebook World and it was still hooked into that. So, good evening. How's everybody doing?
Good. How's everybody?
Great. Hey, if you guys are all who are watching tonight, if you want to click what I just put in there and share it with your friends on Facebook, tell them to come over and join us tonight. So we'd be glad to have everybody here. Got the A team here. Where's the guys?
You're it.
I'm it. Uh-oh, that's dangerous. I have to drink some of my grape drink. All right. Where's now Kim's gone. Hello.
You said she
Oh,
had
I'm here. I'm here. I was just putting it on Facebook, which it is
Okay.
now on Facebook, everybody.
All right.
It's on Facebook. So if you are on Facebook, please go there and share this. That would be so helpful. And I wanted to have that up so I could see it and answer any questions that might come through on Facebook. I see Jane on Facebook. Thank you for joining us. Thank you all for joining us very, very much. We've got a nice little number here with us, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So first of all, welcome to Shabolith, or what is Shabolith? That's what this webinar is all about. And what we are doing tonight is we're just kind of giving you a little sneak peek into why we are super sharers, why we are crazy about sharing this lifestyle with others, why we are on a mission to do this, because this is a mission to get this information out into the hands, minds, hearts of other people. And we're so thankful that you have joined us tonight. So thank you, and welcome. We're glad that you're here. Thank you for sharing your weight loss in the chat. For those of you who are members, I hope that that has excited you to, if you're not a member, to see all of those chats in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to give each person here like 60 to 90 seconds to just introduce themselves and kind of give a very brief testimony. And then Cheryl, our special guest, is going to get 3 minutes tonight to tell her testimony. And then we're going to continue on through this webinar. So since I'm talking, I will go ahead. My name is Kim Danke, and I have been on Shibboleth 2 years now. April 10th, which was just Saturday, was my 2-year Shibboleth birthday. And I am so excited that I found Shibboleth. To tell you the truth, I always felt like there was something for me out there, but I hadn't ever found it yet. And then when I got my hands on this, I just knew immediately, yep, this is what I had always knew was there, hoped was there, and the Lord gave it to me. So I'm very thankful. I've lost 50 pounds in about 5 months, and I have been maintaining that now for 19 months. But more importantly, I actually get to teach other people how to do this. And the friendships that have been developed through this are just phenomenal. That is one of the major pluses of what we get to do together with Shibboleth. And you know what? I think I want to let my Shibboleth baby Julie talk right here, right now, and she can tell her Shibboleth testimony. Thank you, Julie.
Thanks, Kim. Sorry if I was being distracting. I was trying to fix my little runaway hair there. I'm sorry, but my name is Julie Mirandino, and I have my 2-year Shibboleth anniversary coming up on May 21st because, and I can't even believe it when I say that date of May 21st, because you started, Kim, on April 10th, and I literally watched you shrink away in front of my eyes. I would see you every other week and was blown away by the progress that you were making, and seeing you at lunches and eating food and wondering, what the heck are you doing? So I was at my wit's end of, just, I had just chalked it up to, I was in my late 40s, premenopausal, hormonal, thyroidal, whatever. I was never going to lose weight. And what was I to do? And when I saw you, God put you in my path for a reason, and I'm blessed every day that he did that. And I hope that I have and can share with people the same thing that he gave me through you, which is Shibboleth, which is more than just weight loss. It's the friendships, it's the change spiritually, mentally in myself through becoming closer to Jesus Christ, and this amazing ministry through Travis and Sasha Martin. Just thank them every day for this gift. And I don't know if I even said it, but I lost 42 pounds, and I've kept about 35 of it off. But that's what happens with Shibboleth. It's your journey. You figure out where you're going to get, and you find, I was telling somebody, I'm trying to find my lifestyle weight. So I might go up a few or down a few, but guess what? That's why it's a lifestyle. And that's why I keep off that at least 38 pounds, because I'll never get back there having the support that I have here with Shibboleth. So thank you so much for letting me give my little testimony there. And I look forward to chatting with you guys later in the program to show you the website. So
Awesome. Thank you, Julie. And I'm so glad that you're a part of this. You've helped so many, and we're very appreciative. Next, we are going to go to Miss Shibby Shop Sherry. Sherry Ditto.
Okay, I think I'm unmuted. Hey, everybody. My name is Sherry Ditto. If you live close to Kennesaw and have been in the center, the Kennesaw Center, you've seen me there during the week. I found Shibboleth August 2019. So it's been almost 2 years. I'm coming up on 2 years. I have lost 70, as of this morning, 72 pounds. So I go between 70 and 72. That's where I'm trying to stay right there. Didn't even know I had that much to lose until I looked at my before picture and thought, yeah, I really did have that much to lose. I had known Kim for a long time before Shibboleth, and I went to my first meeting basically because we were meeting at the church that I attended, and it was my job to unlock the door. And so I thought, well, I'm going to stay for this meeting because I have, like everybody else, I have tried everything out there. Tried, going to the gym. I now know that I cannot out exercise a bad diet, and I had a bad diet. But when Kim walked in, I thought, okay, there's got to be something to this program, because I have known Kim a long time and her integrity is impeccable. So I thought, well, if it's good enough for her, it's good enough for me. And it took me about 6 weeks into the program because I thought, I am never going to get this. I can't get my foods combined. I'm not getting this. And Kim said, Sherry, unlearn everything that you've ever learned. Unlearn everything that you have ever been taught, because that's not right. So once I learned the science behind this and what food did, what particular foods that I ate did to my body when I ate them, it was mind blowing. And so this has been the most sustainable thing that I have ever done. And the weight loss is phenomenal. The smaller clothes are great, but I think for me, and Julie alluded to this a few minutes ago, my spiritual journey has strengthened. My friendships that I have made are just priceless, just absolutely priceless. So this is so much more than just losing weight. It truly, truly is a ministry. It's a family, and I'm just very blessed every day to be a part of it. So that's just a little bit of my story.
Awesome. Thank you. And we're going to hear
Thanks.
a little bit more from you in a minute when you get to talk about the support. So we're excited about that. And now we'd like to have Dr. Jim Wright introduce himself.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, I'm the old man on Shibboleth. I'm 85, but this is what the lifestyle does for you. When you drink your water, it really helps with hydration and things. And people can't believe I'm 85. No, I do think I'm the older guy though. So actually I lost 35 pounds 10 years ago, learning the Shibboleth way. This was Thrive Days. Some of y'all may know that. And so worked with Travis back in the early days and was excited to rejoin Shibboleth about 2 months ago, and super excited to be back. And I loved watching people melt. And because one thing about this, it is a lifestyle. It really is. I mean, you see people all the time who lose weight and then they gain it right back again. I was having a conversation with a guy one time on the phone. He's like, hey, I'm doing this plant only diet. Well, I lose weight. And I said, yeah. I said, can you live that way the rest of your life? And he paused. He said, no, I don't think I can do that. I said, well, you got to find a lifestyle. And that's what I love about Shibboleth. It is a lifestyle. And we have so many tools out here. So, and I have found myself re-inspired even after all these years, joining just in the last couple months and jumping back on things. And so it is a lifestyle that you can live with. So I've been living it for a long time. This is an awesome ministry. We have a great support team. We just have a great team here at Shibboleth. We got great things coming down the pike that you're going to like. So if you're on the fence and you're looking for a lifestyle, not a diet, we don't teach a diet here. We teach you how to make your food work for you. And that's the key. And so we hope you join us here at Shibboleth. So 35 pounds 10 years ago, been maintaining my healthy weight since then. And so that's my story.
That's awesome. Thank you, Dr. Jim. We appreciate it very much. And now we have Cheryl Bannister, and she's going to give us her testimony. She's very encouraging.
Uh, y'all, you'll just have to forgive me. I'm a little nervous. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this quick. I jotted down some notes, and I'm going to try to stick to my notes and not deter from it. I am a born and raised Georgia peach. I have lived in Georgia my whole life. I grew up in a suburb of East Cobb, graduated from Pope High School in 1991. And this later that same year, I started dating Todd, and we dated for 7 years and got married in 1998. So we've been married 23 years this coming September. As a child growing up, I had some different struggles. I was the tomboy. Had short hair, always dirt under my fingernails. I struggled fitting in school. I was always the last one picked for a team or a group project. I was picked on and bullied a lot. So that caused a lot of self-esteem issues and things like that, which as a result, into my teens and 20s resulted in some addictive and compulsive behaviors, some very damaging behaviors and things like that. Shortly after Todd and I got married, I think that's when my weight issues started gaining some weight and having some issues with that. So, and I tried, like as Sherry said, I tried all the diets. joined gyms, all that stuff, did all the, Atkins diet, Slim Fast, South Beach, Weight Watchers, did them all. And then in March of 1999, Todd and I started attending Johnsonbury Baptist Church in Marietta. And he and I both accepted Christ as our Lord and Savior during the Easter story. I was playing the role of a hemorrhaging woman on the stage, and he was out in the audience, and we met halfway down the aisle, and I said, I accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. And he said, I did too. And a couple of weeks later, we were both baptized at the same time. It was kind of a cool thing. In 2002, I gave birth to my first son, Joseph. I did not have the dream birth situation with him. I had some complications. I had an emergency C-section. Ended up having to have a 2-pint blood transfusion. It was a long recovery. I was in hospital for a week, but it took several months to fully recover. And that's, I think, when I started having issues with thyroid health. And then, let's see, in 2005, when Joseph was about 3 years old, I was still, had not lost my pregnancy weight. I was working at Macy's, or Rich's Macy's over at Town Center Mall, and at the makeup counter. And when you've been standing all day, your posture doesn't do well sometimes. So I guess my stomach was kind of sticking out. So occasionally I'd have strangers come up to me and say, "Oh, are you having a boy or a girl?" And I'd be like, "I'm not pregnant." That's, not fun. So I think that eventually drove me to, I was out shopping and I walking by this weight loss place, and I walked in and I just signed up, and I didn't care at that point. I was like, I have to do whatever it takes. But I signed up, and it was several $1,000s, but I had success with it. I lost 46 pounds and I got into the best shape of my life. I joined a gym over off Wade Green Road and was going and working out every day, and really got in great shape. And then a year later, I got pregnant. I gained 85 pounds with my pregnancy with David, and I had another C-section, but thankfully the recovery was much better. I spent the next 14 years being a devoted homeschool mom, travel hockey mom, faced various challenges and struggles over those years, which led to repeating some of the same harmful behaviors from before. And then I said, we go to what we know, just like when you're struggling, you're having a hard time, you end up back in the same. But isn't that insanity, repeating the same things over and over again, expecting different results? So I was stuck in this horrible cycle of repeating the same, bad decisions. And then I started trying different things, weight loss programs, Noom, paleo diet, keto, Denise Austin, had some success, but then right back to the same old poor habits. In the years 2016 to 2019, our family endured a series of events that left us devastated, traumatized, and heartbroken. And that's an understatement. During this time period, after being in and out of various holistic and naturopath doctors' offices, I was finally diagnosed. Finally, I had a name to put with all of the stuff that I'd been suffering with: Hashimoto's, adrenal fatigue, and fibromyalgia. In January of 2020, one of my best friends, Ashley, she was one of my people. Everybody has a person. She was one of my people. She was like a daughter to me. She was 26 years old. She was on her way to Knoxville, Tennessee from Miami, and was killed in a car crash in Tifton, Georgia on 75 North. She had private messaged me and sent me a voice message saying, "I can't wait to see you." And then at 6:15 a.m., she was pronounced dead. So another devastating thing I had to go through. Then the pandemic hit, the quarantine, and that was my oldest son, Joseph's senior year of high school, which was cut short. No prom, no parties, no big celebration. All of these things had me in an almost constant state of stress and emotional eating habits. I was eating my feelings. I wasn't like shuffling around in a bathrobe and slippers with a box of Hostess cupcakes and a big bag of Doritos under the other arm, but I wasn't making healthy choices. I wasn't, doing well. And it got to the point where I'd put on so much weight that when I went to bed and I lied down, everything hurt. Like literally my whole body would hurt. And then when I got up in the morning and put my feet on the floor and stood up, everything hurt. I had to anchor myself against furniture to get my pants or socks on. I went to the doctor in September of 2020 for my yearly checkup. Labs showed that I was pre-diabetic, had high triglycerides, and my weight was at an all-time high, 12 pounds higher than the day I gave birth to David. My doctor referred me to an ENT doctor and surgeon. And 1 week later, 1 week ago, I had my right thyroid taken out, and I'm recovering from that still. In November of 2020, my son David and I tested positive for COVID-19. Y'all, it just wasn't a good year. I posted on Facebook at the end of the year, like around New Year's Eve to 2020, I'm ready to lose weight and get back in shape and get my life back. And my friend Stephanie Glover, hey Stephanie, if you're watching, she and I've known each other for many years. We met at a women's Bible study many years ago, and she sent me a private message with a link and said, I lost 25 pounds doing Shibboleth. You need to sign up. And I said, how much? And when she told me the cost, I was like, less than the cost of groceries for 1 week for one person. I kid you not. And I was like, I immediately just signed up. It was a no-brainer for me. And January 4th was my start date. And I've lost 35.6 pounds as of today and 28.75 inches. And I am currently involved right now in Jason Whitener's 10-day detox challenge, and started that the day after my surgery on Wednesday last week, April 7th. And I've lost 8.6 pounds since I started his challenge. So thank you. I'm sorry, I think I took longer than 3 minutes.
No problem. That's awesome.
It all leads up to why you joined. So I think that people need to hear that. So thank you very, very much for being vulnerable enough to take the time and care about people enough to share it with them. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And you've done great. We're so proud of
Thank you for inviting me. I was so nervous.
Well, you've done great. And if you don't want to stay on the screen, you don't have to. We totally understand if you're nervous. Otherwise, you just hang out there. It's totally fine. Okay. So now what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about the science behind Shibboleth. Why does Shibboleth work? So food responds in our body according to its nutritional makeup. So how is this food made up, and how did the Lord design these foods to respond in our body? We have to figure that out. So we're going to teach you that there are 7 categories of food, and we're going to tell you what categories these foods go into. And then I'm going to teach you on Sunday and Monday night how to apply the knowledge. So for example, if you want to have something that we call an energy carb, let's say a potato. If you want to eat a potato, you need to understand that the potato is going to cause a blood sugar elevation. When your blood sugar elevates, your pancreas then secretes insulin. Okay, so that's scientific. Our bodies do that. So the reason that we have the insulin come out is to regulate the blood sugar elevation. But I found out once I started Shibboleth that I was running insulin through my body all the time, not knowing that it is a hormone. It's a growth hormone, and it is focused on fat storage. There are other hormones in your body that are growth hormones, but they might be there for cellular recovery or other things. But this one, insulin, is a growth hormone focused on fat storage. So, there's no fat in potatoes, but the potato is the catalyst for fat storage if you eat it improperly. We can still eat potatoes, y'all. But if you eat a potato, or, I'll teach you about how much you should have, but if you eat potato, you need to have it with a lean protein and a fibrous carb. So what your plate might look like is, if you make potatoes, you then might need to have chicken breast or 96% lean ground beef patty. It could be chicken, it could be turkey, and then maybe you put some green beans with it. Let's just talk about that plate I just said. Chicken breast would be right here as your lean protein. Your green beans are going to be right here as your fibrous carb, and your potatoes right here. Is that not a classic plate? That's a classic plate many, many people have eaten over the years, not knowing that if that food is cooked right, you've done a good thing for your body. But if we eat that potato with a steak, we got a problem. And that's a classic plate too. So we've just got to learn that we can still do that. You can still have a steak and a baked potato on Shibboleth. It would just be on what we call a holiday. And you can use up to 6 holidays in a calendar month when you're in weight loss mode. And we'll talk about maintenance mode later. But you get up to 12. It's exciting because I get to do that. But we teach you how foods need to be combined together so that you regulate the insulin. This is really, really what we're going to teach you. This is the science behind it. There are 5 things that we do each day. We drink our water. We write down what we eat so that we are doing things more mindfully. We're going to combine foods in a way that control insulin. We're going to portion control our food because that's important. Most people automatically think, I want to lose weight, I got to eat less. And that's right. They would be right. But they also need to combine foods that control insulin. So being in a calorie deficit and controlling insulin is really how you're going to burn fat. So we don't want to just lose weight. Weight could be heart mass, muscle mass. We want to access and target fat, which is stored energy. All fat is stored energy. We got to access that because we got some energy on us that we can use up. And then the last thing that we are going to do is we are going to learn to not graze, because grazing is hurting our digestive systems and our metabolism. So if you think about the 5 things I just said, most of them are modifying behaviors, and one of them has to do with what we're actually eating, but it's a big one, and it is what we will teach you in the Sunday and Monday night webinars. So I just want to kind of give you a little snippet into the science behind Shibboleth, but we do not exclude any macronutrients. We teach you how to eat bread and tortillas and lavash bread and pita bread. We teach you how to do all of these things. I would consider myself a picky eater. And I want to tell you that this lifestyle freed me up from thinking I had to be down certain pathways. And you can do lots of certain pathways with this lifestyle because just about they all can work with what we teach you. But it helped me lose 50 pounds when all those other things I was trying weren't helping me. They were good information, but they weren't a plan. This is a management system. We're going to teach you how to eat and how to manage your decisions and what to do. So I hope that's kind of helped giving you a little snippet right now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into Julie. Julie is going to share her screen with you and show you some of the resources that we have, because this is a perk of being a member of Shibboleth, what Julie is about to share with you. So take it away, Julie.
All right, you guys. So I'm going to share my screen, and it's a secret, okay? I always say it's the secret that we want to tell everybody. So as you'll see here, I have pulled up the myshabolith.com website. And on the website, you'll notice we have 6 blue tabs at the top that give us all the information we need, frequently asked questions. There is a podcast with Travis and Sasha, free one-on-one mentoring appointments where you can have a weight loss coach contact you about question and answers, meal planning. Maybe you're having, a bad day and you just need somebody to help you get back on track, as we call them, Maydays. So you also can do your body assessment here, which also at idealweight.com. You can do that there as well. Upcoming events, and then the Shibboleth site, Planet Shibboleth map. But the best part about Shibboleth to me are these little tabs right here. This has everything that we need. Besides, when you first start, you're going to come into your dashboard and you're going to learn Fast Track, which we'll talk about later, but I'm going to talk about these tabs. So you always have your journal. So this is where we journal what we eat, how much water, our weight, our measurements, anything that we have to do with our day. We declare our day a perfect day or a holiday. And actually today I did a Tiger 16. So you'll learn what all these things mean. But in the overall picture of our weekly timing chart, this is where you'll see, I've had a few holidays this month, but I'm in maintenance, so I get 12. That's our monthly schedule of looking back and seeing what our weeks or months have been like. But this one right here, this is the best one. So these are all of our resources. We have our approved food library here with over, 8,000 different approved foods in our library that you can pick. You've got them all by category. We also have them just condiments. We have a whole link for just coffee creamers, our freebies, our snacks, our extras, meal replacement, perfect pairings. The list goes on and on. That whole one about pizza, like crazy, right? So let's say you like pizza, you click on that. You can find any of the pizzas on the food approved food list that will work for you. You can make pizza, you can buy pizza, you can go to a restaurant and eat pizza. You just have to know how to do it. So all of our pizzas are here that we can have on the plan that you can buy at the grocery store. So that's what the food library is about, is the approved foods that are available at the grocery store. And yes, with Shibboleth, you can buy everything at the grocery store. There's no need to buy anything else from Shibboleth. However, I like to, if I can, either buy it from the Shibboleth store or follow a link to the Amazon, and the ministry will receive a little kickback from that. So that's a great way. Now, these are the recipes that we have on Shibboleth. You can also pick these recipes out by category, like appetizer, breakfast, condiments, main dishes. They always have these 8 special recipes every time you pop in there. For example, here's a chicken veggie gumbo. We'll just click on that. It will tell you what it is on the weight loss meter. So if it's best for weight loss, or if it's positive number, it will be more for maintenance, but it's still a perfect day if you have it. It gives you all the ingredients that you need, your directions, and your serving notes, which it's already made for you with the combinations and your portion control. Another resource here, and there's many, many on this tab. I won't go over all of them, but the next one is your restaurant options. So yes, we do get to go out to eat on Shibboleth. Look at all these restaurants. Heck, there's Chick-fil-A. That's my favorite. So I'm just going to go to Chick-fil-A. I pop that open. These are all the things that we can eat at Chick-fil-A. You open that up. You can have 8 fried chicken nuggets. Yes, you can, with a category 2 salad, and it'll tell you right there how to make it approved. So anybody can do Shibboleth. You can be any type of gluten-free, vegan, dairy, soy. It doesn't matter, because what we're teaching you is the education and how to combine what you can eat to get you into efficient fat burning, like Kim was talking about in the science portion. So I hope that is a nice little tiny tour of the website. There is so much more. I just could never show it to you all in the 30-45 minutes that we have this evening. So thanks for watching.
Awesome. Thank you, Julie. Yes, the resources are amazing. Absolutely amazing. I never wanted to learn any math, count any calories, do all of that. I am your easy peasy girl. And they've done all the work. I just got to benefit from it. And that's wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. So let's say that you are listening to this and you are not a Shibboleth member yet. Well, first of all, we would highly encourage you to become a member, because it is the absolute best thing that you will do for yourself. And I think Julie, or maybe Sherry, I can't remember who said it, but it's like a week's worth of groceries that you spend, and you can have a membership with Shibboleth. Dr. Jim's going to tell us about that in a little bit. But what I'm going to tell you about is what happens when you join. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and we're going to look at the website after I get through all of my Facebook stuff that's on there and visible. Okay. So I'm going to click on dashboard, and I'm going to go to fast track. So I have a master's degree in education. I used to be a school teacher and a principal, and I needed these things to be laid out in a way that walked me through becoming a new member. And so Sasha and I were able to put this together, and it's like a little curriculum. We call it laps. And it's really like, if you see up here, lap 1, lap 2, it goes all the way through lap 7. Sort of meaning we hope that you could finish this in 7 days. But if you don't, you're never behind. You just keep going. But the very first thing is you come in here, and it's really super simple. It is a check off list of I've done this, I've done this, I've done this, to make sure that you stay on track and you know where you are. So the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to come to this first task here. And do you see how I'm hovering, or I'm hovering with my mouse, y'all? But if you're on a phone, you just lightly tap what we call right here the information eye. You got to touch that. This black box pops up. This black box is like you and I were talking together. It's what I need you to know about completing that task, and if there's any special information. So for example, in this black box, it says click on the tab, but then you're also going to need to click on Kim's events. So I try to leave nothing to chance. Everything that I have seen that I think somebody could get confused about, I have attempted my best to make it understandable. So you read the black box first. This is a self-guided, self-directed curriculum with the mentors helping you. So you're going to do that. Then you would just click here, and it would take you to the right place in the website to register for the Sunday and Monday night webinar. So the Sunday and Monday night webinar, it is a 2-part series. It happens every Sunday and Monday night to make sure that all the new members that have joined each week have an opportunity to jump right in immediately. And so it's a 1-hour webinar on Sunday with a lifestyle overview. And then on Monday night, it's 1 full hour on food combining, because it's kind of important to know what you're going to eat. So once you've at least registered for those classes, you just simply check that box. And then you're going to watch these little 14 fast track videos. The 14 fast track videos they take you less than 1 hour to watch them all. It's just broken down into short topical videos so that it's easy to watch in like the little nooks and crannies of your life to learn that. So once you've watched the 14 videos, you check the box. And then the next thing that you do is, and I'm not going to go over everything, y'all don't worry, but the next thing that you do is you take a test, because we want to see that you're starting to grasp the information that you're learning. And you'll earn a badge. That'll be your very first Shibboleth badge. But please don't think that you're finished with Fast Track just because you've earned the badge. The badge just opens up your full website to you from a new member list of food to the big food library, because you're going to need some of that big food library to do some of the tasks that I have you do in the other laps. Okay. So it's very educational. And I have tried my best to cover every learning style. So if you're a visual learner, you just simply watch this video right here. This is a video of me showing you how to do every single one of these things. You read the box and you can do it. So we've tried to cover all of that. You've got your welcome packet here, your combination charts, everything is all right there. And then you're going to get all the way to the end, lap 7, and then we're going to take you over to Travis's education and teach you some other things. So I have attempted to put this into a way that is very this is a made-up word, followable. Okay, so we want you to follow the curriculum because it will help you learn the lifestyle. And my good friend Patricia Hurt, she always gives the great example of when she began, she learned this here and learned this here. So she had 2 bricks. Then next time she went to class, she got another brick. And next time she went to class, she got another brick. So she had to build her foundation. So what her analogy now is that she gets all the bricks in a week. So her foundation is solidified quickly. And that's what we hope to do with the Fast Track. It is our way to help you shorten your learning curve on checking out this awesome website and learning what you eat. And then we're going to let Shibby Shop Sherry talk about the support that you get, because yeah, you need to learn what to do, but we're here to support you as well. So we're going to let Sherry take it away now and talk about the support that you will get.
Thank you, Kim. The support that we have is it's unparalleled to anything I have ever seen. There are so many different places that you can go for help, to ask questions. One of my favorite features that the website has. I mean, it's hard to pick a favorite, but one of my favorites is the chat feature, which is in the bottom right-hand corner of your website. If you are having a rough day and you, like Julie said, you just need some help getting back on track. If you are in the grocery store and you can't get your phone to open and you have no internet and you need to know, is something approved or what category, get on that chat if you can, and they can answer those questions. The girls that run that chat, it's from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday. So there's somebody there 12 hours a day, and they will help you walk through anything that you have going on. You may think it's a stupid question. Well, it's not a stupid question if you don't know the answer. We are absolutely here to help you. You can also set up a mentor appointment, and I think Julie showed that in the website as well, where you can do a one-on-one mentoring. If you're just getting started, I highly recommend a mentor appointment. They can have one strictly on just getting started. If you're having trouble with your website, you can't find something, get on there. They can help walk you through that. There also is a phone number on the website, and that is to the Kennesaw Center where I am. So if you just pick up the phone and call and say, okay, look, Sherry, I can't find this, or I don't know how to combine this, and I need some help. We absolutely are there to help you. We do not want you to feel like we're throwing you out to the sharks and you've got to figure it out on your own. We do want you to be able to figure it out on your own. And that is what is so fantastic about the Fast Track Lab, because it takes you everywhere in the website that you need to go to find something, how to confirm your email, how to find your food library, how to make a meal plan, all of those things. But if you're close to Kennesaw, come in and see me. If you can't figure out what to do on your website, come in and see me. We will figure it out together. I absolutely have. I learn something new every single day. I don't think you can ever know everything that is to know in that website. In the store, we also have a lot of products that our members really like, that Travis really likes. So we put them all in a central location, so you don't have to run from store to store to store. As we had mentioned earlier, there's nothing in the store that you have to buy to be successful. As a matter of fact, just a little tidbit of when I first started, I thought, well, they told me I don't have to buy anything from them. I can get everything at the grocery store. So my goal was to set out to prove them wrong. I lost my first 30 pounds with absolutely nothing from the Shibboleth store. Everything was from the grocery store. Things really ramped up when I started adding MCT oil, but that's a whole nother story. When the MCT oil was very beneficial in my weight loss when I was cooking. But I thought, well, that's what they said. I'm going to prove them wrong. Well, it's true. Everything you need, you can get at the grocery store. However, these products that we have combined them in one location, like I said, so you're not running from store to store. If you're doing a challenge, if you're doing a WOW challenge, if you're just getting started and you don't really know what to eat because you really want that Reese's peanut butter cup, we've got a void replacement for that. We've got peanut butter cups in the store. It's not a Reese's, but you're going to get your peanut butter cup fix. So there's lots of different things in the store. If you are just getting started and you cannot figure out how to open up your Fast Track, you can't find your Fast Track, you don't know what your username is, you forgot your password, they can help you with that on chat. I can help you with that in the store or over the phone. We just want to be able to hold your hand a little bit to give you the confidence that you need to know that this is an absolutely doable thing. And then you're going to be off and running, and you're not going to even worry about, I can't get this done. Another great feature that we have is the Silver Support Group on Facebook. That has like 8,000 members. If it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you're like, I wonder what I could put with this, because some people, we have different lives, different schedules. If it's after 9 o'clock and you've got a question, go to that Facebook group. type that question in, or even look in the search bar, because chances are the question that you're asking has been asked at least 10 times. So the answer is probably already there. Scroll through and get picture ideas, because people are posting pictures of what they're eating. Get ideas of what people are eating. Sometimes it's hard for me to think of what I want to eat. What do I need to cook for dinner? But if I see someone else posting it, well, I never thought of that, and that looks really good. So you get lots of really good ideas that way. But the main thing that I want to bring up, the support is great. We have a lot of different avenues for the support. Find yourself an accountability buddy. Find somebody that is maybe a friend that is not yet doing it. Y'all want to do it together. Find somebody that is already a member. Hook up with them, text them, get on Facebook Messenger. If it's just the two of you, if there's 5 of you, whatever, have someone that you can bounce ideas off of every day. Have somebody that you can be accountable to. Say, look, I'm struggling on this. Can you help me? Do y'all have the same problem? Just get connected with somebody. It is so much more fun to do this with a running buddy. But just always know that we are just a click away, a phone call away, because all we really want is for you to succeed. And as Jim will talk about, I'm sure we are a ministry first and foremost. That is, our glory is to God. I have never found anything where I can talk about chicken and Jesus in the same breath, and it's a perfect thing to do. That's a perfect combination. So, but anyway, just know that we are here. The support is here. And I don't ever want anybody to feel like you're gonna be overwhelmed when you start. You're gonna have days that are more difficult than others, because that's just life. But know that everyone here has been through that. We have done it. We know what you're feeling. We are losing the weight or maintaining the weight loss like everybody else is. And all we want is just for you to come with us and be successful, because this is the most wonderful program I have ever found. And so I'm sure my 90 seconds is up. But anyway, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sherry. Sherry, chicken and Jesus, a perfect combination. I love that. That is hilarious. Sherry, I just want to say Sherry is such a blessing to the ministry. You can go into the Shibby shop and see Sherry Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. and be completely blessed. And I'm going to tell you, there are people that call her from all over the place and are blessed and have never met her in person. So she is doing an amazing job with running the store during the day and supporting people, in addition to the mentors that we have. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So I love it. All right. So now we are going to head off to Dr. Jim Wright, and we're going to let him talk about the ministry a little bit. And then he's going to tell you that our current special, because we do have a current special. And what I really want to see is I want to see some of you guys joining me in on Sunday night webinar and getting started on the fast track. So take it away, Dr. Jim.
Well, thanks. That segue, chicken and Jesus, was a pretty good segue to the mission. Although it's usually been fish and Jesus, I don't know of any stories with chicken and Jesus in the Bible. But in all seriousness, Shabolith really is a ministry first and foremost. And I want to share with you my screen here for just a second, because it's something that you need to know, because I think this is what really makes this program such a unique program. When you log into Shabolith and you go to home, we have a section right here called Prayer Corner. And this is where we can pray for each other. And you can click on this and you can read the prayer requests that are being shared. And what I love is people who are praying here, you click that you're praying for somebody, and you have people that are praying for people. And we do that because we believe, again, that a person is not just a physical person, but you are also a spiritual person. And a lot of times our eating situations, our struggles with food have a spiritual root to it as well. And I really am convinced too that weight loss and spiritual growth are so parallel. You need, like in spiritual growth, you need to constantly feed on the Word of God. You need to constantly get challenged. You need people to come alongside of you, people to pray for you, people to encourage you. And it's the same with weight loss. Even when you've lost your weight, you still need people to come alongside of you and people to encourage you and people to pray for you. And you still need to keep engaged with food and keep learning about food. There's so many parallels. And again, that's what I love about Shibboleth is we're here to support you. We are here to pray for you every morning, Monday through Friday at 10 o'clock. I have a prayer time here at Shibboleth on Facebook. And we go through the requests for the last month. And we pray for folks and we lift people up to the throne room of grace. And so that's what we do here. So this is a ministry first and foremost. Shibboleth doesn't have any big time financial backers that are saying you can't preach Jesus or anything like that. Not that everyone would, but I'm just saying that Sasha and Travis are founders and this was their vision for Shibboleth, to be a ministry first and foremost. And so that's what we offer here at Shibboleth Weight Loss. So, if you're looking for weight loss, this is the place. If you want to be educated and empowered how to use your food to make it work for you, this is the place. But if you also want people that are going to care about you, that are going to pray for you, that are going to support you and have your back, this is the place. And so we really are. And you might say, well, I'm not a believer. Hey, we're still here for you. And you might find out that, believers are pretty cool people. And you might even want to become a believer. We hope you do. But we are here to lift up Christ and to just share with each other about food and about how God has worked in our lives. And so we are here for you all. Well, I guess the current special is this. So if you want to join Shibboleth, we can offer you a great special, and that is you can join in the next 24 hours. And Kim, do you have a link out there? Do you want to post to for us, or how are we going to do this tonight?
I think it's shibbolethdeals.com.
Shibbolethdeals.com. Okay, I was taking you out to mine, but that wasn't the one I was supposed to go to.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I think it's the same deal, is it not?
Yeah.
There you go. Same deal. So yeah, that would be fair, because that way you don't go to mine, because that would not be fair. Everybody else has a special link and that would not be fair. But right here at shibbolethdeals.com, we have for the next 23 hours, 24 hours, if you go out there, you can get this limited special for $59 for an entire year. This is honestly, it's ridiculous. I'm just going to be honest with you. If you were to go to our competitions, for the value that we give you here at Shibboleth, you're going to pay $600 easy in a year. If you go to our nearest competitors, if you get those prepackaged meal programs, you're going to spend $600 in a month. So I'm just telling you, you cannot, there is no better value on the internet. In fact, I'll just be honest with you. I think we give you too much value. We give so much out there. So you can join for $59 a year to do that. So just go out here and click on that and join us here. We would love to have you and at Shibboleth Weight Loss. And I will turn it back over to our fearless leader, Kim.
Thank you, Jim. Yes, yes. So there is a special. Now, Jim, you said the $59 one, right?
I got up here.
Yeah, okay. But when you click on 59, y'all,
yep,
there's going to be a special offer. I'm making up words tonight, y'all. It's going to be an even specialer offer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's $99 for a lifetime. Lifetime. Okay. It is absolutely amazing. I mean, who in their right mind would give away this much for people who love people? And that's Travis and Sasha. They do this because this is their heart. This is their precious and sweet and ministering heart. So when you click on the orange button on the previous page, you get to choose 59 or 99. And let me just tell you, get the 99. It doesn't make sense not to get the 99 because, that's like a week's worth of groceries, but for like a family of 2. You know, you get that. But anyway, y'all just join in. It'll be the best money that you've ever spent on yourself, and you're going to have so many different things to use with us. Jim, could you take that away for me?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. And just, we would love for you to just join us. What I want you to see is that we're real people. And if you trust any of us, if you know us, I'm just so thankful that Sherry said, when I walked in, she's like, oh, Kim's got something to do with it. It must be good. Do you know how good that made me feel, Sherry, the first time I heard you say that? So thank you. Thank you. If you know us and you trust us, just pay the $99 and get your lifetime membership. Okay. It will be the best $99 you've ever spent on yourself. I can guarantee it. Promise, promise, promise. So let us know if you have any questions. If you did have somebody invite you here tonight, they have a referral link, and you can ask them what the referral link is. If you are just finding this by accident, go to shibbolethdeals.com. Okay. Thank you so much for all of you that participated tonight. Travis and Sasha weren't able to be here with us tonight, but just know they are wonderful, wonderful people. And we look forward to having them back on our What is Shabolith webinar that we will have in May. But no one, don't let yourself delay until May to buy this membership. Get it done now. Get bathing suit ready. Let's go. Let's have fun. Let's just do this thing together. Okay. So thank you so much for joining us, everybody, and we'll see you in the funny papers.
Bye.
Bye.